Welcome back everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining us. It is Friday night. It is round 3 of season 4 of the SSBB Esport Championship. It's the Pro-Am race we have tonight, and we've just finished the Clubman's. What's this? That's right, we've got a new sponsor on board. That is 5 Star Racing. We want to welcome them, give them a very, very warm welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. They're going to be supporting us on the SSBB build side as well. So lots of exciting stuff to come there. Thank you GW Gunnell for the banner. This banner as well as the banner at the top. Thank you Alex for all of the beautiful posters. Thank you McFlurry. Thank you everybody. Right. Where are we? Well, we are at Alsace 2. Not a lot of people like this track, and I'll tell you what, with these cars, it ain't easy. But these Pro-Am cars make it look freaking easy. But this is not an easy track, so very difficult to drive quickly. So Dan's currently leading the charge. So we actually very close to qualifying. Let's just check the time. I think we're ready to go. So I'm just going to let these guys start now that we are starting. Yeah. So now we've adopted a new qualifying format. 5 minutes. That's all the guys get. It's pretty much going to be your out lap, and you're going to get 1 hot lap. And that's that. Maybe 2 hot laps. That is it. You've got to give each other room, and it's going to be all or nothing. So not easy, but this is the Pro-Am. So other space 5 minutes. So that's just a reminder that we only have 5 minutes for the quali. So best you make it count. This is going to be tough because, like I said, there's only 5 minutes. L1B joining us again. Welcome back, sir. His liveries always look phenomenal. So yeah, not easy. So everybody trying to get out, just trying to get a clear piece of circuit. So what I must say is here is give each other space. Okay, so just a reminder. So it's tough. This is not easy. It's hard. It's supposed to be hard. So let's just look here at the times. Obviously, we're looking at Al because I don't know why. Den's in second. He's just second in the row. I'm not sure why it's lined up like that, but everybody looking for a clear piece of track. So Golf Nut looks like these two have broken away. So it's Golf Nut and McFlurry pushing to try and get a bit of space between them so that they can get a good lap. Now the trick is, if you pick up the toe, you're going to be lucky, but you cannot drive into people. There's heavy penalties for driving into people during qualifying. Ian Evo joining us again. It's great to have him with us. This is tough, man. I cannot tell you how hard this is. These cars, first of all, are very hard to drive inherently. And then you add the pressure of the 5 minutes. I mean, look, we're already 3 minutes in. So literally, by the time these guys cross the lap, that's it. You know, they might get 2. They might get 2. And then, you know, oh, man, it's tough. Venture 26 out in 5th place. His car's been updated with that 5 Star Racing livery. It looks very good, thank you, sir. Six is Den's also updated with the 5-star racing livery. Thank you, sir. Malty out in 9th place, giving everybody a bit of space. Ian B going past him, so Ian looking to find a bit of space. Malty also looking to find a bit of space. Not the biggest fan of the circuit, I don't blame him. BR, he is running the ballast, he is on the hard tyre, also looking for a bit of space. So currently Golfy out in first, using all of the track and looking really good at the moment. Very clean, very neat and tidy. It's a solid effort by Golfy, you know. That's what it's all about, man. Your one lap, 2 minutes is up. Like I say, they might get 2 if the clock doesn't stop by the time they cross the line. But if it's past a certain point, that's going to be it. I'm busy rhyming here. If the clock doesn't stop by the time they cross the line. McFlurry's in Golfy's slip, so McFlurry could really benefit from this. So 3rd place, Death Raccoon, looking to pick up a bit of a slip from those two. Looks like he is. So McFlurry, what is he going to do? He might be getting tripped up here by his teammates, so they don't want to trip each other up. You got to be careful. That's the problem with following too close. Might ruin your lap. So if Golfy let him through, no. So these two, this is the problem now. What do you do when you're tripping each other up? You're just following each other. Are they going to get a good lap? Let's see. Looks like McFlurry got a big slide on there. So Golfy obviously will have the first fastest lap. McFlurry goes quicker straight away. Death Raccoon straight away quicker than those two. I think they were just tripping each other up. Venture 26.8 quicker than anyone. That was almost to be expected. So they're going to get another lap. They're getting 2 laps. Me and Evo getting a big slide on there. So it's Venture 26 as it stands. 2nd, Death Raccoon. 3rd is Den's. 4th is McFlurry. 5th is L1B. He hasn't driven this car too much with us. 6th is Malty. Looks like he might be getting tripped up here by ELB. I saw he was flashing his lights, probably just in frustration, looking to get past. But this might be the only lap he has. They've still got a bit of time, so they might get another 2 laps. Let's see. All this might be the only lap. So Malty looks like he hasn't really been able to get a good lap in. So he's currently in 6th place. Big slide from Malty. They're looking to try and open a gap and get a decent lap going. 7th is Golf Nut. Not sure what happened with Golfy. Did he go off, or he's just waiting for some clear track? Ian Evo in 8th. 9th is Ian. Oh, Malty bins it. That's unfortunate. BR's just going to park it. Says that's it. I'll start from the back. So, Venture 26. Malty's not happy. I'm sorry, Malty. I'm sorry, but I don't know what to say. Oh, Ian B coming back onto the track after a big slide. Unfortunate. So Venture 26 still in pole though. 0.8 ahead of anyone. So 2nd is Death Raccoon. 3rd is Den. So that's Death Raccoon and Den side by side. 2nd and 3rd place is going to be a tough race between these guys. Oh man. 4th is Al. 5th is McFlurry. 6th is Malty, busy destroying his tyres. 7th is Golf Nut. 8th is Ian Evo. It's not a bad effort, Malty. You're currently 6th. You know, a lot of people are you know, there's people behind you that want that position. So 9th is Ian B. 10th is BR. So once again, a brilliant effort from Venture 26. Able to do the business when it counts. That is important. It's not easy to do that. Okay, so I'm just capturing this. Venture 26. Where are you? I don't think you raced the last race. So, Venture getting calm. Okay. Welcome everybody. Sorry bud, sorry Monty. I know, brother. Hang in there. So, let's see, keep your eyes on the lights. Who gets a good start? Who wins it? Will Venture get off the line nicely? Everybody seems to get a good start. So, Venture has a great start. He's got... Death Raccoon has an even better start, so Death Raccoon out into first place into turn 1, gets really sideways, and looks like there isn't that much carnage in the mid-pack. That's great to see. Someone right at the back, Golf Nut, out in 8th. So he's got BR behind him. Man, but Death Raccoon got 0.6 of a gap over Venture. So Death Raccoon, but he's got a long race ahead of him, 7 laps. Doing a phenomenal job here. Let's see if we can... he just needs to keep his head together. Venture knows he has the pace. He is able to put pressure and hunt someone down when he needs to. Death Raccoon needs to just keep it together. So second, Venture 26. Third is Dens. Fourth is McFlurry Twist. Fifth is Ian Evo. Sixth is L1B. Seventh is Golf Nut. L1B joining us again. Great little dice here between L and Golf Nut. Eighth is Melty. Ninth is Ian B. Just see, what do I have? So this dice carrying on here, still the gap about 0.6 between these two. And Death Raccoon running it too hot into the last corner and just overcooking it. Oh, tough man. That's just gifted Venture 26 the lead here. So now he has a 2.3 second gap. And he almost knew that was coming. Not sure what happened there. It looked like there was a bit of a concertina. Ian Evo running it too deep in there. What happened here? Let's go look there. Unlucky. Let's just go back and see what happened. Possibly just going in too hot on the brakes there. Just got it wrong. Unlucky, man. So Ian Evo right at the back. Venture still has got a 4-second lead now. So second is Death Raccoon. Again, he's ahead of Dens. And McFlurry Twist. So if we go and jump on board with Death Raccoon, big dice between these three. It's really... Whoa, unlucky, man. That was really tough. Den's getting a huge tank slapper. So if we go back, we see just getting on the power too much and running it into the side of McFlurry, and that's just unfortunate. It's tough. It's tough, it happens. So we are back. So that's Dens and McFlurry Twist having a go at continuing the battle. So Still, it is Venture 26 leading with about a 5.3 second gap over Death Raccoon. Third is L1B. This is brilliant from L. He hasn't raced in a long time. So, hey, welcome Alex. Great start by Luca. Oh no, I honestly give up. Yeah. Anyway, so fourth is Golf Nut. Fifth is NB. Sixth is McFlurry Twist. So Ian B and McFlurry having a good dice. It's a beautiful shot here. Seventh is Dens, and the field running quite thin. Eighth is now in Evo, but this man's still ahead, 4.5 seconds ahead of everyone is Venture 26. So Al in third, that's right. Al doing a great job in third. It's a brilliant comeback for Al. As Golfy in fourth as well. Brilliant from Golfy. So Death Raccoon recovering well from that incident. He unfortunately cooked it on the last corner going into that hairpin and just went off into the wall. So that gave Venture 26 the lead. And but Death Raccoon recovering very, very well from that. And still in third is Owl. He's about 2.3 seconds ahead of Golf Nut. And Al's car is looking really good. Like bullets on the tracks, these Jurassic Jam. That's right, so these cars are very, very quick. And so fifth is McFlurry Twist. Under pressure from Dens. Dens and McFlurry had a bit of a ding-dong. And looks like it's continuing. Side by side it looks like. And McFlurry running it a bit wide there is really pushing hard. Den's finding a little bit of space, but not really able to close that gap. McFlurry 70s in. We've lost another competitor. We were 8, we were 9, we are now 7. So let's go back to the front. So it's still Venture 26. He's got maintains that 4-second lead over Death Raccoon. And we're on lap 5 of 7. And Malti has given up the ghost. The problem is if you quit, you score 0 points. So third is Al. This is brilliant from Al. So he's still got about a 2-second gap over Golfy. Golfy looks like he's slowly reeling in. Al needs to try and just be a bit more consistent. But it's a good result from him. So great to see Al back. And he's showing brilliant form here. So let's go back to this battle here between Dens and McFlurry. Looks like McFlurry's been able to open up a bit of a lead on Dens, so great to see that. But not much going on here. The gap into 26 on lap 5 of 7. Currently is the fastest lap, 58.7. That's a quick lap around here, man. Sure. Second is Death Raccoon, managing to hold on, wrestle this car around the circuit. Al still maintaining that gap. You can see their Golfy in the background. So Al doing well in third place, managing that gap. The gap's still about 1.8. I looked at one point that it was coming down, but it looks like it's fairly consistent now. And great to see. Al in form again. Death Raccoon, Golfy out in fourth. Golfy's a good turnout for Golfy as well. He's battled a bit in recent times, but he's managed to find some good pace again. Venture is dialed in, that's right. Venture puts in a lot of effort to be dialed in, so he's managed to find his rhythm on this track. He's 5 seconds ahead of anyone now. 58.7. That's a good time. So let's go back to Golfy. He's 13 seconds ahead of his teammate McFlurry Twist. He's about 0.7 ahead of Dens. So Dens seems to be finding a bit of rhythm. McFlurry getting a slide on, and Dens finding a way past McFlurry. So maybe the pressure just getting to McFlurry a bit there. But Dens made a mistake earlier. Obviously, we had a look at that. So these cars coming through now to complete their lap. So good racing from these guys. So the gap 0.3 between them on the final lap. Sorry guys, let's go back to Dens and McFlurry. Oh, there was contact between them earlier in this race, and very, very close. Can you believe the gap is 0.2? It's very good racing between these guys. And very close racing. Very, very good to see. Both Dens and McFlurry very, very dialed here, giving each other a lot of space, a lot of respect. Really good. Let's just keep our eyes on the leader, where he is, and McFlurry getting a big slide there that's going to hurt him. So Dens now with a half a second gap. Just keep your eye. Al's still in third place. Let's just go back to Al. Al's not under any pressure, so we go back to this battle. Dens still about 0.6 ahead, so Venture 26 going through to the last corner now. Venture with 4.9 second gap. He's managed this race exceptionally well. perfect performance once again from this man. Led from start to finish. Well done, Venture 26. Second is Death Raccoon, exceptionally good recovery from him. Third is Al. What a return to form for this man. Brilliant work. It was a surprise entry. He wasn't really going to race. Exceptional job, sir. Fourth, Golf Nut. Brilliant work coming home. Fifth is Denz. Denz and McFlurry have been going at it hammer and tongs. Denz had a bit of an off. Took McFlurry off. Looked like they sorted it out in the circuit, and great exchange between these two. So fifth, Denz. Sixth, McFlurry. And seventh is Ian. He's coming through the last corner now to finish his lap. So great work from these guys. Brilliant racing. Brilliant racing. Once again to the victor, the spoils. So brilliant work. Venture 26 does it again. Denz had him for a long time, but just made that mistake, and Venture was able to pull out the gap. I'm going to capture the points. I'll be right back. capture the points. This is all preliminary. So we've got McFlurry first, BR second with 73. That's interesting. Is it taking everything into account? Must be. Third is Melty. Fourth is Dens, and fifth is Venture 26. That's weird. Okay, so what I need to do is now set the grid. Reverse order. So, has everyone entered? Let's see. Let's tell Evo he must please enter. Okay, so Bombastic is not here. L is going to start on pole. Then it'll be in B. Then it'll be in Evo. Okay, then it'll be Jedi Jonah, he's not here. Death Raccoon. Venture 26. Dens. Then it'll be Melty. And BR. I don't know, Golf Nut in there. It's Golf Nut. Ah, come on. So I'll have to start this again. So Golf Nut is going to start on pole. So where were we? We had Melty. Dens, Melty, BR, McFlurry. Only the two lovers at the back. So, interesting. Let's get back to the racing. Let's give them another 5 minutes. So good racing between these guys, and really good racing, but those N500 cars are super difficult to drive. So let's see, we'll probably run a poll. Let's see if we want to continue with those. Let's jump into the comments. Venture's dialed. Adders, well done. EMB, good return after such a long break. L's game crashed, that's why he left the room. So Venture 26 quickest again, 53 dead. Looking really dialed. 2 Melty. At least he's found a bit of pace now. 3rd is Dens. 4th is Golf Nut. 5th is L1B. 6th is McFlurry. 7th is Death Raccoon. 8th Ian Eva. 9th BR. When Evo needs to be on the hards. He's on the hard. Okay. Death Raccoon. So this, we're going to be in for a good race here. Said 5 minutes to go. I just need to get a bit of water. Excuse me. Alrighty, I think we're gonna start. Hopefully we don't have as many people quit on us. After all, this is Pro-Am. It's supposed to be hard. Let's see. We should be in for some good racing here. Adventure 26 quickest again. About 0.8 again. So, good racing by everyone. Good driving. Venture just in another league. But this time it is reverse good based on current championship points. So let's see, Golf Nut on pole. Al's second. It's a good chance for Golfy. Keep your eyes on the lights. Who has a good start? Does Golfy have a good start? I'm not sure. He does. Al doesn't have a good start. Al's getting swallowed up. So keep your eyes turn one. He'll be in a good position. Golfy running it really deep. Let's keep the replay button hot there. It's all getting mixed up. Melty. Melty, always in the firing line. Unfortunate, this has worked out brilliantly for Ian Evo. He's managed to just get a brilliant start, pushing so hard to get away. So wonderful start there for Ian Evo. Second is Death Raccoon. Third, Golf Nut, having a big battle here. And you can see how close it is between these guys. Very close, very tight, tough racing for these guys. So what can you say? Fourth is Venture 26, doing a phenomenal job. Golfy picking up a lot of curb there, so unsettling the car, but didn't really unsettle him too much. So MB in 5th place, he's got BR behind him, and 6th place is BR. So if we've got a 5th Ian here, oh, that was very late in the brakes from BR. So was that a bit of contact between BR and Dens? I don't know, but look how they are side by side going through this section of the track. They're going into the last lap now. So let's go ahead to your first place man. It's Death Raccoon. He's managed to get past Ian Evo. So Death Raccoon in a good spot now. He wants to try and win this race, claw back a bit of that, a bit of the effort he put in the first in category 1. Second is Ian Evo. Third is Golf Nut, coming under pressure from Venture 26. Venture 26, we know it's just so dialed at the moment. He is like a Swiss watch, man. He is just switched on. Call it robot. Fourth, Venture 26. Big dice here between Venture and Golfy. Don't take your eyes off this battle. What a battle it's turning out to be. Ian B also holding his own against, but I see McFlurry twist his through. So Ian Evo, Golfy and Venture 26 having a massive dice here. Death Raccoon's got a 2.6 second gap. Ian. So Ian driving really well here, just trying to hang in there. You can see how much these cars move around. And Golfy under huge pressure from Venture looking for the move. He did kind of have it on there, so it's very hard racing from these guys. Venture sticking his nose up the inside. But man, this is good racing. Brilliant stuff from these guys. Ian Evo going defensive into the last corner. It's lap 2 of 10. Golfy looking for a way around the outside. It's not there. Ian Evo running off. It's 3. They're going to go 3 abreast into turn 1. It's not going to end well. Venture looking to go around the outside, so we keep our eyes on Golfy. There comes Death Raccoon through, and Golfy is now up into 2nd place. So Golfy, the big winner out of that whole battle, and wow, really good racing between these guys. Phenomenal stuff. So Golfy going super defensive. I'm going to keep our eyes on so Venture 26 putting Ian Evo under huge pressure now. You can see how close it is. Ian Evo maintaining his line, making Venture work very hard for that position. Side by side as they go through that corner, Venture holding on around the outside, and now he has the inside for the next corner. So man, tough racing for Ian Evo. It's just a difficult one for him. Let's see, out to 5th place, McFlurry starting to pull out a gap on Dens. So these two going at it still. Dens now ahead of L1B. L1B in 7th place. hanging on after his phenomenal return. Ian B out in 8th place. Driving well, and out in 9th place is BR. Holding on, but this man doing absolutely everything right so far. Getting a bit of a slide there, but Death Raccoon in 1st place. 2nd is Golfy, so Venture 26 slowly hunting Golfy down. These guys are super quick at the moment. Let's just drive on board with Golfy and see what it's you can see, if you look in your bottom right hand corner in the mirror, you can see where Venture 26 is. Look how smooth Golfy's inputs are. As a driver, always looking for the apex, the best possible way, or the clipping point. So you look towards the corner, you look there. Where do I place the car? How do I carry the speed into the corner? Keep an eye on your mirrors. Watch, don't run off the track. Also use as much track as possible. Be patient here, get on the power when it's required, and maintain your speed. Carry as much speed as possible. Second gear corner. Venture using a lot of circuit there, so Venture's looking quite quick here. He is always quick, you can see he's closing the gap. So Venture looking to capitalize. This is a tough corner, but Golfy driving exceptionally well. Holding his own very nicely here. So brilliant work from these guys. We've seen some phenomenal racing this evening in Clubman's and in Pro-Am, and this is no different. So Venture 26 right up on Golfy now. Very good racing between these guys. Death Raccoon with a 5-second gap now. Phenomenal drive from Death Raccoon. So really good racing from these guys. Let's go back to 4th place, man. Really go under huge pressure now from McFlurry Twist. Another big battle developing here. We're halfway through this race. It's great to see. Really good to see. McFlurry Twist now in 5th. So getting my phone's shaking itself to pieces. So, oh my. Evo getting a big hitting a huge curve. McFlurry also hit that curve, really unsettled the car. You can see on both of their cars. But a bit of a train forming here. So if we jump on board with McFlurry and we look back, Ian running it a bit wide ahead of him, you can see him. So McFlurry just passes Ian, Ian looks for the move, but McFlurry gets it done. So going up to the last corner now. You can see the traffic jam forming behind Yediva. So Den's giving him the hurry up. The Den sent it on Ian. He did. It was very, very deep into that corner. Ian is battling here, man. He's holding on, just trying to finish. He's soldiering on, but he's just losing positions. Hand over fist. I'm not sure if he has. It doesn't look like he has damage. So. Let's go to your first place, man. 5.5 seconds lead this man has. Phenomenal job. Really stellar performance. These two going at it once again. So Venture 26 now finally passed, and look at the gap. Look at the dice that's happening there. So let's go back to Venture 26 and Golfy. hard battles. This is good racing between these guys. We've seen such phenomenal racing through the field tonight, and really phenomenal to see. Top racing. A lot of respect from these drivers, giving each other a lot of space. It just shows the quality of driver we have. And so there's that battle. Let's watch this battle with McFlurry Twist. So it's McFlurry, Denz, Al, and Evo going at it. Denz, Al putting the move on Ian Evo just really battling. Not loving the circuit at all. Out to 7th, 8th is Ian B, 9th is BR. Lap 6, lap 7 now for Death Raccoon. And what a performance this man has put on. Let's jump on board with him. So a 1:52.8, that is his current quickest lap. It's also the fastest lap of the race. You can see how he uses the rotation. He gets off the power and uses the rotation, uses the rear end to turn the car. Very skillful driving. Using every bit of the track, 5.2 seconds ahead. Beautiful sound. Just thought he went off for a second there, but it looks like everything's fine. He's got this pretty much in the palm of his hand. So on lap 7, Venture 26 opening up a little bit of a gap to Golfy. Golfy hanging on, doing a phenomenal job. 4th is McFlurry Twist. So the two teammates in 3rd and 4th. It's good effort from those two drivers. 5th is Al. So Al putting the move on Denz. That's good racing from Al. And you can see in the mirror there, there's Denz right up his chuff, looking for the move, but Al's not going to let it happen. And being very conservative into turn 1, pretty much turn 1, 2, getting a bit of a slide on, but Al driving out of his skin tonight. Very good effort from this man. Bit fasty today, but he's able to carry the speed. Phenomenal. So very good driving from Al. Looks like he's slowly reeling in that McFlurry Twist. This track is all about late apexes. So very good dice here between these two, and they're about to catch McFlurry. I can see it's coming. McFlurry's about 1.5 seconds down the road. So Denz pushing very hard to stay with Al. Lap 8 now. The leaders are coming round to start. Well, the leader miles ahead of anyone. 4.7 seconds. He's coming around to start his 9th lap. Venture 26 with a comfortable 1.2 second lead over Golfy. off in third. Fourth is McFlurry Twist, but Al is slowly closing the gap. Al and Dens are hunting McFlurry down. McFlurry could just be biding his time. But very good hustle from these guys. I'm getting a lot of race incidents here. So, yep, we'll check it out, guys. No worries. McFlurry getting it slightly wrong there. And Evo still in the game. Oh, excuse me. Been a long day. So McFlurry currently fourth. Holding on. Doing the business. Fifth is L1B, sixth is Dan, seventh is Ian Evo, eighth is Ian B, ninth is BRPRD3. Haven't seen much of this man. He's battling to find his place tonight. It's been a long week and he's pushing on, he's soldiering on. The gap is down to 1.3. This is category 1 all over again. I think Death Raccoon might have made a mistake. And now going into the last corner for the last lap. Going through the last corner for the last lap. So, Venture running it well. That's going to give Death Raccoon a bit of breathing space. He needs to concentrate. He had a 5-second lead. And that just shows you, in motorsport, anything can happen. It ain't over till it's over. Venture 26 looking for that position. So Golf Nut out in third. Fourth is McFlurry Twist. So Al also closing the gap here. So we're going to have to keep our eyes on this. And Al breaking away from Dens as well. So Death Raccoon still in first place. Keep your eyes on him. And then let's go back. So Al is in fifth. Death Raccoon with a 1.4 second gap over Venture 26. So quite comfortable. Al is in fifth. He's got about a 0.8 second gap to McFlurry Twist. Looking to find any sort of any way around. But it doesn't look like he's getting there. Driving exceptionally well. Death Raccoon, just keep your eyes on where he is. 1.3 seconds over Venture 26. So let's just go back to L is still about 0.8 behind. McFlurry has got Dens, who is about 1.7 behind him. So McFlurry managing to hold off the attack here from Al. It's a very late attack. So we've got Death Raccoon going over the hill, 1.2 seconds ahead of Venture 26, approaching the last corner. And he had a 5-second lead, but it shrank down to 1.2, but he's managed to win this race and bring it home. So second, Venture 26. Third is Golf Nut. Fourth, McFlurry Twist, 0.6 ahead of L1B. It's a brilliant performance from Al. Dan's coming home in sixth. Seventh is Ian Evo. He'll be very happy to see the end of that race. Ian B is out in eighth, coming through the last corner, running a little bit wide, but managing to gather it up. So he comes home in. He doesn't. He's not finished yet. About 1.7 seconds ahead of BR. And looks like he's gathering everything together, but he manages to bring Palm in 8th and BR out in 9th. What a performance. What a brilliant race. Phew. Great racing. Enjoyed that. Well done, Al. That was a great performance. Just getting ready to capture these points. So let's see here. Obviously, save the replay. because there will be carnage. So Venture 26 got the fastest lap again. What was it? 52.6. Okay. So first was Death Raccoon. Second was Venture 26. Third was Golf Nut. Again, Golf had a great evening. And it was fourth in the last one. McFlurry fourth this time. McFlurry fourth. Fifth was Al. Good evening for Al. Sixth is Dens. Seventh is Ian Evo. Eighth is Ian B. Ninth is BR. Alrighty. So where does that put us? Oh my word, taking on. I'm tired now. Alrighty, that's a good one done. That's a good two done. Okay, so there we have your points. McFlurry leading the championship with 106 points. This obviously is preliminary and it excludes the points drop. Second is BR with 85. Third is Venture 26 with 80. Fourth is Death Raccoon 77, tied with Dens on 77. Multi with 67. And then category 1 is McFlurry, who's leading the championship. Second is Dens 45. Third is Venture 26 41. Category 2 is McFlurry 53, BR 48 second, and third is Death Raccoon. Wow, what an evening. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Thanks for joining us. Please join us on Sunday for the Enduro. And man, we've had a great evening. Hope to catch you guys soon. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. Ciao, ciao. Oh wait, let's look at the comments. Always forget the comments. Chucky. Good evening, Chucky. We're about to say goodbye. Night, night, everyone. Ciao, ciao.